Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you are well, blessed, and kept of the Lord. So, guys, it's that time again of making amazing recipes. So, if you're new here, karibu sana. If you're my returning subscriber, you are the best. So today we're going to be making this naan oven. Guys, I made this on the stove. You can use a gas, a jiko, whatever you have. So for the cake, we're going to be needing all purpose flour, milk, salt. I already told you guys, anytime we are baking, salt is an enhancer for flavors. Baking powder, powdered sugar, desiccated coconut, cooking oil, and or you can use melted butter and eggs. So remember that the ingredients are in the description box. We are going to blend the wet ingredients, then mix the dry later on. We're going to blend, and remember to blend this for about 2 to 3 minutes. So from now, guys, we're going to add our dry ingredients, starting with the powdered sugar. Next, we're going to add our desiccated coconut, and I prefer the desiccated coconut instead of the coconut milk or cream. Next, we're going to add salt, and remember I said that anytime you're doing anything that concerns wheat or baking, salt is always a flavor enhancer. So it's good to add a little bit of salt just to help everything come out nicely. Then we're going to add our baking powder. Now, the equivalent for the baking powder is that 1 tablespoon for 1 cup of flour. So for me, because I'll be using 3 cups of flour, I've put 3 tablespoons of the baking powder. So we're going to mix that in, mix everything up, and remember not to overdo it. And then once we are done, we're going to start adding in our flour. Remember to sieve in your flour so that you have enough air pockets in your flour, and at the end of it all in your cake. So ensure that when you're folding in, you do not use a whisk, use a spatula so that you fold in everything nicely. So guys, next we're beginning to line our cooking pot, or rather whatever you want to use to bake. So I'm just going to line it generously with some butter, and then I'm going to use some flour to just, give it an extra coat, and then we're going to add the dough. So guys, once you've added your dough into what you're using to bake, just hit it to the surface so that you ensure that everything is well balanced, and then we're going to head over and cook. So for the cooking part, I'm using a bigger sufuria. So whatever you'll be putting in your sufuria, you need it to be bigger, and then we don't want it to be under contact heat. So that's why you're seeing I'm using some stones, but there are those metals that come with the oven. You can use that. As you can see, I'm trying to adjust so that the sufuria, the one that has the dough for the cake, is not very close to the one that is providing the oven-ish idea for the heat. And then once everything is perfect, we cover it, and this cake took 45 minutes to be ready. And guys, as you can see, 45 minutes later, it was perfect. Use the toothpick method or the knife. When everything comes out dry, we are going to remove the cake and leave it for some time to cool off, and then we're going to cut. So guys, our cake came out perfect. Because it was on medium heat, it did not burn, and it was also not hard on the outer side. That's why I insist that it has to be on medium heat. Don't be in a rush to cook the cake, just give it time because it's not in the oven. But this came out so good. My family loved it, so I'm really going to try to do this more, and I might even experience with other cake flavors, so stay tuned for that, guys. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Try out this recipe. Let me tell me how it turns out, and thank you so much, guys. See you in the next one.